G'day shooters, I'm Marty.
I'm Aaron.
We're Shooting Stuff Australia, and today we've got the new Pardus LAX12 Marine.
Yep.
In the 20-inch. A lot of people have been asking us when we're going to do a Pardus review. We actually got approached by Pro Tactical a few weeks ago now, asking if we'd like to borrow one for a review. We've just unfortunately been held back by the shitty weather we've had, so we've been unable to film anything for a few weeks. So
yeah, every time we go out, we get nailed.
Yeah, it's finally come good. So overall, straight out of the box, haven't shot it yet.
Light.
It's lightweight for
Very
sure.
light.
The fibre optic front sight with a fixed rear sight is pretty cool too.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, it certainly looks the part. It's not a stainless finish. It's actually a nickel. There's a few people asking us, are they stainless? They're not stainless. They're just nickel plated. So it's not. It's more anti-rust than just your standard bluing, but you obviously still need to, look after it.
Exactly.
But it's good synthetic stock, fits together nicely.
Yeah, nice, good butt pad.
Yeah, fairly generous butt pad on there.
Yeah, but a bit different. Just the lever part, not the trigger, opens up, which could take a little bit of getting used to. We don't know, but
it's put together differently. I mean, obviously these are out now for competition with the Adler. There's a lot of demand now in the market for lever action shotguns. Again, they're not new technology for anyone that's watching this, and this is the first bit of information you've ever received on a lever action shotgun. They've been around for 129 years now, since the first one came out. Winchester bought out the first one. The only real functional difference between this one and the one that was released back then is this one loads from underneath and the 87 loads from the top.
Yeah.
And aesthetics.
Yeah.
This looks more modern, but it is in no way different significantly than the traditional 1887.
Yep, exactly. I find in the hand, it just feels nice. It actually does feel nice in the hand.
Yep. It is a short throw, what they call a shorter throw lever. It's by no means a short throw lever. To anyone that's shot Western action and has got a slicked up 73 or something like that, certainly not a short throw. It's still a throw, but your hand doesn't travel as far away from the grip as it does with the Adler. It is definitely a different feel, the lever.
Yeah.
It's more of a twist of the wrist than a whole flick of the arm.
Yeah, yep. Definitely.
So, but it's by no means, I wouldn't say it was lighter. It's certainly less clunky than the Adler. There's none of that two-stage pull.
It's just one motion.
Yeah,
this one is a 20-inch, only comes with one choke in it.
Yep, if you buy the 28-inch, you get a full set of chokes.
You can buy the actual chokes separately, only about $100 or something dollars, I think.
Yeah, and these are what, $1,200?
Yeah.
So I think your first impressions, you get a reasonably good shotgun for the money.
Yeah, it looks nice.
It fits together well. The fit and finish is quite good.
Yeah. You can't fault the finish. It actually is quite well built by the looks of it.
Yeah, so I like it. So far, having not shot it, I can put a few rounds through it and see how we feel afterwards.
Yeah. It just feels nice in the hand to me. Feels really nice, and the sights are so easy to pick up.
Yeah, having that elevated rear sight, I've not had that on a shotgun before. I think that's a really nifty feature.
Just so quick and easy.
Yeah.
And the build quality is good, I have to admit.
Yeah, surprisingly,
very
I've
good.
always sort of been fairly critical of Turkish-made shotguns, but generally the fit and finish, it's not brilliant, but this actually is not too bad. It goes together nicely. It looks decent. It feels like it's good quality.
Yep.
Let's get into a bit of shooting and see how she goes.
Definitely.
Cool.
Thanks, shooters.
All right, got the Pardus here. We're going to, first time shooting it, we're going to just run to start with just some standard 28 gram trap load. Just like the Adler, it does load from underneath. It is nice to load, this one. It does feel nice, it doesn't pinch the fingers. 5 shells go in without any real effort. So it is nice and smooth to load, I will say that. First up. Let's see what we've got down range here. looks like a good variety of fruit and vegetables. Got a heavily armed drop bear here under the boomerang. Don't get too close. Boomerangs are bloody dangerous. What's this bloody thing? I don't know what it's doing, but I think we better kill it to be safe.
Yeah. Don't know what it is, so just kill it.
Yeah, let's do that one first. Singing motherfucker. Alright.
That seemed to work well.
Fed fine. Didn't play up at all. No, good. Punctured just fine.
Nice. Going to shoot 5 slugs down range. I'd like to thank STS Steel Targets for helping us out with the our new target. That was very nice of them. It's just a full-size torso that anyone can buy, and I think it's rated up to 50 cal. So we'll just give these slugs a go. Alrighty. Oh, jammer. Oh, that knocked it. Well, it does feel a little bit stiff, but yeah, one just jammed up, but no, it's alright. Accurate.
Go take a look. Geez, those 1 ounce slugs, buddy, make a big hole, make a big bloody splat mark, don't they?
Oh, hell yeah.
That hasn't even dented it. All that's done is take the paint off.
Yeah, this is solid.
Yeah, good, very good quality targets from STS. Highly recommend them. We'll put a link to the description in the video.
Smack bang in the middle. Got to admit, this is pretty damn accurate.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a little bit stiff, but it is a new gun, but dead center. That's exactly where I was aiming at.
Perfect.
Yeah, happy with it.
What we've got now is some good old OOSGs, which is what most people use on the pigs. One of the complaints about the Adler was that certain brands of OOSG, you couldn't get 5 in the magazine. So we'll just see if now this is an issue with the Pardus. All 5 went in, no worries. Let's see how it goes cycling and ejecting with these more high power loads. As we know, again, this was something that was problematic with some Adlers. So let's test it out. Just got our steel plate down there from STS Targets set up at 25 metres. This is just standard 9 pellet double or buck. Let's see how she goes. One stick in there a little bit. Okay, that ran just fine. I had one sort of hang up a little bit on the way out, but ran all right. Go have a look at how it patterned on the steel. There was 9 pellets in each of those. I'd say most of them ended up on here. So, reasonable good spread at 25 metres. It's sort of hard to tell which one was which. But, yeah, no, definitely effective on that. And that recoil pad, definitely come in handy. You do definitely feel, being a lightweight shotgun, you do definitely feel the extra kick. So let's do something a bit special now. Okay, the Pardus is equipped with a 3-inch chamber. So what we have here is a box of 3-inch 12 gauge Magnum buckshot. These are copper plated buck pellets. There is 15 in each shell, as opposed to your standard 00 buckshot with 9 in each. It shoots them out at the same speed, but there's 6 extra pellets. So people use these, well, they rate them for deer. I've never hunted deer with a shotgun. I like the meat too much. But Let's see if the magazine even holds all 5. These are 1/4 of an inch longer than a standard 12 gauge shell. 2, 3, 4, and this will be the test. 5. It will chamber 5 of the big boys. Now, let's test out the effectiveness of this freaking recoil pad. Do we want to put all 5 just on the steel?
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. Oh, last time I shot these, it nearly rattled my teeth out. Oh! Ow. Oh! Ow! Alright, it worked just fine. I'm going to recommend you fit a extra recoil pad if you want to use those on a regular basis, because, ow. Cool. Yeah, cycled just fine, worked just fine, and I'd say when they say when you buy one of these shotguns, you should put 250 rounds of trap load through it to loosen it up. Oh, that's hot.
I think that loosened it up enough.
I'd say 5 shots of 3-inch Magnum shells will loosen it up just fine, along with your shoulder. Ow. Alright, one of the other potential uses we think would be good for the Pardus Marine, being the marine version, would be like in the crow's nest of a ship. If you were sailing through like iceberg-filled waters, shoot the icebergs away with this bad boy. So we've got some ice down there. We're going to simulate some iceberg and see how effective it is against the icebergs.
This here's for the Titanic. You robbed Jack and Rose of a potential lifetime of happiness, some bitch ass.
It's alright, double feeds happen. It's alright, double feeds happen. Okay, g'day shooters. That was our day shooting the Pardus LAX12 in marine, 20 inch.
It's definitely interesting.
Yeah, definitely a contender for the Adler. Did have a few ejection issues early on. Found that when you were basically cycling, you had to sort of flick it down a little bit and it would run just fine. But if you left it up on your shoulder, not every time, but a few times we were getting hang-ups where the shell wasn't, it was extracting fine, but then not ejecting.
Well, what we found is using the slugs and 00 buck and a few of the in the Magnum loads, not a problem, just straight out. Only seemed to happen with the bird shot.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Don't know if it's not heavy enough to push it back. We just don't know. We got no idea. But the heavier loads, the 3-inch Magnum shells, the 00 buck, the
Triple A's, all that
Triple
ran
A's.
just fine.
Yeah, like a dream through it. Cycled perfectly.
Yeah.
It was nice to shoot and accurate. Really accurate.
Yeah, having that fixed rear sight, it just and the fibre optic front points really well.
Yeah, that sight is just perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from the cycling, which could be sorted out, all fixed up.
Yeah, I'm positive it'll be easily fixed.
Yeah, and it'd be great. I reckon it's a good buy myself.
That's the
Very
only
good buy.
fault I found with it was just a few ejection issues.
Yeah.
Otherwise, good shotty for the money.
Definitely a good shot, and I reckon this. Once the injection problem's sorted, this will. To me, these guns will eat the Adler alive.
Yeah. To me, it just seems more solidly constructed than the Adler does.
I got to admit that, even though I own the Adler, this is definitely a lot. I would take more punishment.
And it's very comparable to the Adler, but it is in a world. It does have, the design is slightly better with the pivot on the bolt. We'll put up a little GIF here somewhere of the actual action cycling.
Yep.
It is slightly different internally to the Adler, but good shotting in its own right. I like it. I think that fixed rear sight is a bonus. The high vis fibre optic front sight points really well. It's nice and light, shoulders well. That action did smooth up after about 100 rounds.
And got used to just the lever moving and being fixed here. We got used to that pretty fast.
Yeah.
At first we thought, okay, it'd be a bit different, but no, it worked fine for us. So.
Yeah. You're not having to push so far down like you do with the Adler. This one, because it's pivoting from the underneath of where the trigger joins on, it's not throwing as far. So it's basically just a flick of your wrist rather than a full pull down.
I'm sure once you've put through a lot of shells through it, even though we did a few today.
Yeah, done quite a few rounds today through it. Everything from bird shot all the way up to 3-inch Magnum buckshot.
Just like what you've seen.
Yeah, and seems to work pretty well. Like I said, that ejector thing can probably be very easily fixed. Pro Tactical do give a good warranty on these. So yeah, I'd urge anyone that's looking for a cheap lever action shotgun to knock around. I'd be happy to recommend one of these.
And they come in all different finishes. They've got really nice, was it a carbon finish?
Yeah, there's a carbon fibre wrap, there's a camo wrap, there's the traditional timber and walnut, there's a tactical version which looks cool as shit. It's got a 16.5-inch barrel, so unfortunately you can't have it in New South Wales. But that does look pretty cool too. You can put flashlights and all that sort of stuff on it. This one, there does have a 3/8 dovetail mount on the top. I believe Pro Tactical have a pick rail that bolts on as well. So if you wanted to mount, an optic of some sort, but I really don't think it's needed. The factory sights on this are so good. They're probably some of the best factory sights I've ever seen on a shotgun.
We didn't film it, but we shot some long distance with slugs with this, and what we're pointing out, we're talking 150, 200 metres.
Yeah, just sort of had a bit of a dick around at the back of the hill there, and it was lobbing them in there. It's not a bullseye, but it was hitting a man-sized target from 150 metres, which is fairly impressive out of such a short little barrel. Wasn't doing it every time, but it was getting in there.
But I definitely think it's value for money for about the $900 mark. This one's $1,200.
Yeah, I wouldn't be upset paying that sort of money for it.
No.
I think you're getting pretty good value.
No, not at all. It's great. I reckon Pro Tactical's onto a really good thing with this.
Yep. So there's a few people I know. If you're waiting in line for an Adler and you got months and months and months to wait still, these are available now. Any retailer that stocks your Pro Tactical range is going to have these.
And with the whole variety of finishes and sizes, you're bound to have something there that you like.
Yeah, I really
impressive.
did like the marine finish.
Yeah.
I think it's the best looking one out of all of them.
Yep.
I don't know any corrosion wise whether nickel's really any better than parkerizing or bluing, but it does look good.
Yeah, it does. And it seems durable. Yeah, really durable. And once again, we punished this today, and yeah, we're happy as Larry with it. Just apart from the ejection, but it can be fixed. That's no biggie.
It wasn't every round. It wasn't every time, but we did have a few issues with ejection, which you'll have seen. But other than that, and like I said, it'd probably be easily fixed.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
exactly.
and if you get that flick going to it like we did, it didn't do it at all.
No.
You just one of those things you got to learn how to do it, or take it in and I'll fix it for you.
Yeah, that's good.
Sweet.
Thanks for that, guys.
Thanks, shooters. That was cool.